Today I'll explain how to control one bulb using a two-way switch. The application of this experiment, we use it in our house when we have a switch in ground floor and one more switch in first floor. When we want to go from ground floor to first floor, we will turn on the bulb using this two-way switch. So to do this experiment, we require two-way switches, two numbers, one bulb, and a two-pin plug one, and two gang boxes, and one screwdriver. And to do the connection, we need wires, electrical wires, that is 1.5 square wires. Total 5 numbers are required. And just I'll in 1 second, I'll show you what are the different types of two-way switches are available. So among all these switches, I am going to use this switch to control the bulb. This is a two-way switch. Clearly, it is in the image you can see, and the directions are shown in the upper and lower side. This indicates it is a two-way switch. And the bottom side, it looks like this. It will have 3 pins for connection, and the 3 holes here we will insert the cable. So this is the diagram how we do the connection. Let us consider there is one switch this side and another switch here. The switch will have 3 pins, middle one and upper one and a bottom one. The middle one is called COM terminal, and the upper one is marked as L1 and the lower one is L2. Similarly for the switch 2 also, L1, COM and L2. What is COM? COM is called as a common, the terminal where the phase or a live wire connects. To this terminal, the phase wire is connected, and another two common terminal, it is connected to the bulb. Then what is L1 and L2? L1 and here you can see the actual peak of the two-way switch. So the upper one is L1 and L2 at a common. L1 and L2, these two terminals connects to the other switch, L1 to L1 of the second switch, L2 to L2 of the second switch. Depending on the position, one of these will be connected to the COM. So usually this position, we say it, the switch is off. In your house, you can see, check if switch is in this position, we say it is off. So if you want to turn on the switch, the position of the switch will be, it will go to the upper position. And the bulb is called as a load, and it is controlled by these two switches. And phase line, the live wire which carries the current, and neutral, this is the phase wire. This carries the live current. So here only we will connect the 2-pin plug, 230-volt supply, and the neutral, it will this will be the return path for the current. So see the figure 1, this figure here. Here the phase wire is connected to the COM terminal, and this COM terminal is connected to one terminal of the bulb. Other terminal of the bulb is connected to the neutral, and L1 to L1 and L2 to L2. Very simple connection. You make one connection between L1 and L2, connect another wire between L2 and L2, and one wire, phase wire of the 2-pin plug you connect to COM terminal, and neutral wire of the 2-pin plug you connected to the second terminal of the bulb, and the first terminal of the bulb goes to COM. So this will look like this. So when both are in off state, see the position of the switch, it is in off state and it is in off state. When it is in off state, I am just considering the bottom level as off and the top is on condition. When it is off, switch 1 is off and switch 2 is also off. So you throw the single pole double throw switch. Single pole double throw switch it is. So when you throw the switch to L2, then it is considered as off, and similarly the switch to L2 position, it is considered as off. How the current flows, you check here, the current flows from P and it goes to COM, it goes to L2, it goes to this COM, it goes to bulb, and it will come back to neutral. So the circuit is closed. Therefore, the bulb is turned on. See here, the bulb is turned on. So this is the connection. So from you can check in the real connection also. From phase, it goes to COM, and from COM to L2, and from L2 to COM, and from COM to bulb, and from bulb to neutral. So this is in this circuit, you can clearly see the direction of the current. So the bulb is on. So you just observe when both the switches are off, the bulb is on. So I have written here. When switch 1 is off, switch 2 is also off, but the bulb is on. Let us check the second condition. Now, the first switch is on. See the position of the switch. It has gone up. So up means on I have taken. Low off means it is in downward direction. It is in upper direction. Now see the position status of the bulb. The bulb is off. How the bulb turns off, I'll explain with this circuit. So what does this circuit says? One first switch is on, second switch is off. So on means the switch must be thrown to L1 position, and off means it should be in a bottom position. How the current flows? The current starts flowing from phase and it goes to COM and it goes to L1 and it goes to L1, but it will not come to COM because it is opened here. The current will not flow towards the bulb will be off. See the position of the bulb, status of the bulb is off. So what you can conclude, when switch 1 is on, upper direction means on, when switch 1 is on, switch 2 is off, the bulb is off. And check the next condition, off and on. So the first switch is off. Off means lower position. The second switch is on, means upper position. So how the current flows? It flows from phase COM L2 and it comes to L2, but it will not go to COM because it is opened here. Therefore, the bulb is off. So what can you declare here? When switch 1 is off, switch 2 is on, the bulb is off. See the status of the bulb? The bulb is off here. And the last one is, I'll move this up in upper direction. So in the last position, both are on. See the status of the switch. Here it has come up and it has come up means both are on. So both on means the COM terminal is connected to L1. It is also on. The COM terminal is connected to L1. How the current flows? Phase, L1, L1, bulb, and back to neutral. So what is the status of the bulb? Bulb is on. So when switch 1 is on and switch 2 is also on, the bulb is on. Now you can conclude that, so when both are off, bulb will be on. When both are on, bulb is on. Any one of the switch is off, the bulb is off. So to turn on the bulb, both must be either off, both must be either on to turn on the bulb, but to turn off the bulb, any one of the switch must be off or on. So in such case, the bulb will become off. So in this way, you can control the single bulb using two-way switch. So here I have written how to do the connection and all. You can write the procedure using this word file and the operation, how the operation takes place, and what is the what gate it follows. It follows the XNOR gate, truth table of XNOR gate. So this is all about controlling of one bulb using two-way switch. Experiment, we need 2-pin switch. So you can check here the indication of the 2-pin switch, and we need a gang box. This is a gang box, and we need another 2-pin switch. switch and the gang box for that. And now we are preparing 2-pin plug. So it requires 2-pin top and 2 screws. One for phase wire and one for neutral wire. Insert that into the screw. With the help of screwdriver, you tight it. Now we are connecting this to the 2-pin top. This is called as 2-pin top. Tightly screw it. I am taking the help of Arsu sir, who is lab instructor of our college. Tightly screw it. Now 2-pin plug is ready. 2-pin switch, you will have 3 points for connection, 1, 2 and 3. But for one-way switch, you will have only 2 pins for connection, 1 and 2. This is the difference between one-way switch and a two-way switch. This is one-way switch, where the bottom one is two-way switch. For two-way switch, you will have 3 pins. They are marked as L1. The top one I am marking as L1. Middle one is common and the bottom one is L2. The same switch I am using other one also. This is the other switch, L1, COM and L2. Now we are connecting L1 to L1. L1. There is one hole. Insert your wire into that hole and screw it tightly from switch 1. And we are connecting another wire to L2 of the same switch. So both are connected, one wire to L1 and one wire to L2. Now we will connect L1 to L1 of the second switch. Next L2 of first switch to L2 of second switch. I am taking 2-pin plug. From that, the red wire, it is going to the COM terminal of the first switch. COM terminal of the first switch. The COM terminal of the second switch, we are connecting this to. We are connecting one wire to COM terminal of the second switch. The other end of the wire, we are connecting it to bulb holder. This is bulb holder. Any one of the point. Connect this to any one of the terminal on the bulb holder. The bulb holder will be in this manner. You should remove the cap of the bulb holder first. And insert that wire, both the wires. The other wire which is left out in the 2-pin plug, it is connected to another point on the bulb holder. This goes to another point on the bulb holder. Now the connection is completed. Now we are fixing the top of the bulb holder, cap of the bulb holder, and we will connect the bulb also. Bulb is also placed. Now it is ready. We will fix the gang boxes. Now we are fixing the bottom gang box to the 2-pin switch, two-way switch. So one switch is ready now. So the second gang box we are connecting to the first two-way switch. This is our first two-way switch, which will be in the ground floor. The second two-way switch we will keep it in first floor. We will tighten the screw. Now everything is ready. The first switch, this is second switch, bulb and 2-pin plug. 2-pin plug. Now we will connect this 2-pin plug to 230 volts supply. Okay. Now switch 1 is in off state, and now I'll switch 2 also I'll off it. This is in off state. Now we'll off it. See, the bulb is on. When both are off, the bulb is off. Now we will on the first switch. The second switch is in off state, bulb is in off condition. Okay. Now we will again off it. This I'll on it. Bulb is off. When we will make both on, first switch on, second switch is also on, bulb is on. When both are on, bulb is on. When both are off, bulb is on. When one is on and one is off, bulb is off. When one is on and other one is off, bulb is off. In this way, we can use the two-way switch for turning on the bulb.